They say some secrets are better left buried. Some forces exist in this world, you can't see them, but you sure as hell can feel them. Ethan Carter and Emily Carter were completely burned out by city life. The non-stop grind, traffic, deadlines, New York had drained them dry. So they made a bold move. They decided to disappear from the city and start fresh somewhere quiet. That's when they found an old mansion in a small rural town in Pennsylvania. The place was huge. Old, creepy, but weirdly beautiful. The original owner had died years ago, and the mansion had been abandoned ever since. That's why they got it for dirt cheap. At first, everything felt peaceful. Until one afternoon. Ethan was unpacking old boxes when he heard a strange noise coming from the basement. A slow, repetitive bang, bang, bang. Curious, he opened the basement door. Down there sat an ancient rocking chair, moving on its own. Every time it rocked back, it slammed into a massive wooden chest. The chest looked insanely old. Rusty lock. Cracked wood. And Ethan felt it. Something inside was alive. Ignoring every red flag, he broke the lock. The moment the chest opened, an icy wind blasted his face. Inside was a doll, tightly wrapped in red cloth. Beneath it lay an old book, half-burned, pages torn. One warning was written again and again. Do not touch Trigory. This doll attracts the restless dead. But Ethan couldn't stop himself. He became obsessed with uncovering the truth behind Trigory. Day and night, he studied the doll and tried decoding the book. Eventually, he met a local occult expert named Father Miller. And what the man told him shook him to the core. He explained that once every 100 years, 3 cursed moonless nights align within the same month. Those nights are known as Trigory. When Trigory begins, an ancient dark force awakens. That entire month becomes cursed. Death. Disease. Madness. Father Miller revealed something even darker. 100 years ago, in the same town, a witch used that very red-wrapped doll to awaken Trigory. In a single night, over 500 people were wiped out. Plague spread to nearby towns. Entire bloodlines vanished. Terrified, Ethan begged for help. Father Miller gave him 2 black cats and promised to return in 2 days to perform a ritual. Ethan followed every cleansing ritual he was told. He kept the black cats with him constantly, convinced they were protecting the house. Emily, however, thought he was losing his mind. 2 days later, Father Miller returned. The ritual items alone made their blood freeze. Human skulls, dead animals, twisted symbols no one should ever touch. Still, the ritual began. The doll was placed at the center, removed from the red cloth. Chants echoed through the mansion. Then it started. Ethan heard screams. Not human, not alive. Suddenly, a 10-foot-tall shadow ripped itself out of the wall and began moving toward them. Lights exploded. Doors slammed open. The shadow rushed inside, and vanished. The house shook violently. The black cats went feral, attacking each other until both lay dead. Emily snapped. Believing the doll was the source of everything, she grabbed it, bare-handed, without the red cloth, and tore it apart. Father Miller screamed. He said Trigory cannot be stopped this way. Touching the doll without protection had cursed Emily's entire bloodline. Panicked, he abandoned the ritual and fled. That night, Ethan didn't sleep. The shadow kept appearing, closer, darker, stronger. At sunrise, Emily screamed. Her parents' house had burned down overnight. No survivors. Moments later, another call came. Father Miller was found brutally murdered in the woods. Ethan slowly walked back to the basement. The doll was whole again. Sitting on the chest. Watching him. Then Emily screamed again. Ethan ran upstairs. Emily stood there with a knife in her hand. Behind her, the same 10-foot shadow. She looked at Ethan and started laughing. Maniacally. Before he could react, she charged at him. Villagers later reported hearing screams echoing from the mansion for hours. When they arrived, the mansion stood wide open. Blood covered the walls. Written again and again. Kal Trigory. In the basement, they found Ethan and Emily Carter, dead. During the investigation, police discovered Ethan's diary. Every horrifying detail was written inside. So tell me, what exactly is Kal Trigory? And what happens when it awakens again, after another 100 years? If you want to dive deeper into this dark folklore, watch the horror film, Kal Trigory, now playing in theaters.